Hello, today we are going to do one of these logarithmic problems. And in that, given that a and b belong to real numbers and a is greater than 0, that makes sense because it is in this logarithm here. You need to find all the possible values of a to the power b given this relation, these two system of equations. So let's go ahead and work through this together. So the first thing that I want to do is move this b right here. So multiply b on both the sides. These two b cancel out. These two b's cancel out. And we are left with this b times log base 2 of a. Whenever we have something in front of a logarithm multiplied to it, we can actually take this inside and it will become the power by the laws of logarithm. Now, every logarithmic equation has an exponential married to it. So, this logarithm equation has an exponential that is married to it. This means that 2 raised to the this power is equal to a to the b. You can write this as 2 times 2 to the a. Very good. Now we are going to use this value of a to the b. That's something that we have to take care of. And put this value over here. So what is a to the b? It is 2 times 2 to the a. Very nice. Now we want to look at this equation. Exclusively this equation. 4 to the a minus 3 times 2 can be written as 6 times 2 to the a is equal to 16. 4 is 2 squared. So now we have 2 to the power 2a minus 6 times 2 to the a is equal to 16. Well, 2 to the power a raised to the power 2 is the same thing as 2 raised to the power 2 raised to the power a. So we can write this somewhat like this. And we have something squared minus 6 times that something is equal to 16. What is that? Well, that's a quadratic equation. So we make a little substitution here. 2 to the a is equal to x. And whenever we see a 2 to the a, we'll substitute it with an x. So x squared minus 6 times x minus 16. We are going to factor it. You can factor it as x squared minus 8x plus 2x minus 16 equals 0, which means that x times x minus 8 plus 2 times x minus 8 is equal to 0. X minus 8 times x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x equals 8 or x equals negative 2. That's what we get. We can remove all of those stuff which we used to derive this relation, and we are left with these two relations. X equals 8 and x equals negative 2. We should remember what was x. X was 2 to the a. 2 to the a is equal to 8. A is positive, so this means that a is 3. Obviously it will be 3. And 2 to the a is negative 2. Can you think of any real numbers such that this is the case? I cannot, because there is no real number which will make this thing a negative number. So this has no solution. This has no solution for a belonging to real numbers. And we have this relation a equals 3. We will plug this back over here. Log base 2 of 3 to the a, 3 to the b is equal to a plus 1. We need to find the sum of all the possible values, such as this is the case. That we need to find the sum of all the possible values of a to the b. Well, we have only one a, so we will have only one possible value of a to the b. So what is the possible value of a to the b? Let us write it like that. Log base 2 of a to the b is equal to 4, which means that a to the b is equal to 2 raised to the 4th power, that is 16. Since we have just one value of a, we have just one value of a to the b. And so we can say that this is the answer. This is the only possible value. The only possible value of a to the b is 16. And so the sum of all the possible values is also 16. So the answer is 16. That's it. Thank you for watching.